90 Reasons, 90 Days. Reason number 9. President Obama will create support for at-risk youth addressing juvenile crime and school dropouts. This is written by John Pendergrast and Saya Sena, maybe. John Pendergrast is the co-author of Unlikely Brothers and the co-founder of the Enough Project. Saya Sena is the Senior Lyman Fellow at Yale Law School. For most of our adult lives, we have seen up close the disastrous effects of school-to-prison pipeline that exists in so many of America's economically disadvantaged communities. Saya sees these affected young people as a lawyer who works in the often corrupted, racially charged legal systems in a number of southern states. John sees them as part of his work as a mentor in the Big Brother, Big Sisters of America program for the last quarter of a century. Over and over again, we encounter children who don't have access to basic opportunities, advantages, and programs enjoyed by other kids who come from families with greater means. We can see how poverty and segregation can play a major role in determining the life's chances of so many young people. These children have no voting constituency. What presidential candidates do or don't do for their population will have no impact on them in November, or impact on the election in November. But if you do believe that we are our brothers and sisters keeper, and you believe that society should be measured by how it treats the members who are in the weakest financial and education positions, then it should matter what giving President Obama another term would do to improve the lives of these marginalized populations. How these kids fare in the next 4 years is directly related to a fundamental philosophical difference between President Obama and former Governor Romney. President Obama believes and is committed to a government that has a central role in assuring that all children have an opportunity to enjoy the American dream, irrespective of financial circumstances of their parents. As President Obama therefore supports a slew of programs that have been constructed on the basis of experimentation and trial and error or social programming since the beginnings of the Great Society initiatives of the 1960s. From all the rhetoric thus far, it appears a Romney administration would cut a number of critical programs to support at-risk youth and their families, whereas the Obama administration would work to maintain them and improve their effectiveness and efficiency. Many of these critical programs would be unfundable if Romney's tax cuts for the wealthy were enacted. The legal system itself is a battleground for those different visions and ideologies with profound implications for at-risk youth in America. As former Governor Romney's connection to conservative forces indicate, he would likely appoint ultra-right federal judges who will continue to expand maximum inflexible prison terms as the main response to and deterrence for juvenile crime. Those federal judges have historically looked for ways to restrict the rights of criminal defendants, and they have been dismissive of rehabilitation even for young people who've committed crimes as young teenagers. We're voting for President Obama in November in part because he has displayed a governing philosophy that sees the necessity for a comprehensive approach to providing opportunities for at-risk youth that gives them a real chance for a better life. Such an approach requires better schools in poor neighborhoods, more youth services and after-school programs, better recreational opportunities, consistent support for rehabilitation, timely job programs for youth, and more progressive judges. I couldn't have said that better myself. I'm sick of the whole inflexible maximum thing that's just really just not working with our rehabilitation system because it doesn't rehabilitate them, it just warehouses them. That's my note. Doing this and doing it better in a second term probably won't win him many votes, but the impact on young people all throughout the United States will be profound. Reason number 9. Yes, reason number 9.